Hello, everyone, and welcome to Genshin Impact main story, Chapter 2, Act 1, Episode 4. We're continuing where we left off after talking to the screen and getting told to do something for 3 wishes, and we'll get to meet the god, apparently. Because, this is going to work out fine. 540 meters away. Well, it's closest. Oh, could you stop burping? It's closest to this one. I apologize. It's been a long day. I've done a lot of talking today. Okay. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. Conda Village. Oh, there's a fucking fast travel point right here that I missed. What up, losers?
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go.
I've forgotten which one is what. What are we doing? I know there was like the dude who used to take visions, and the dude who wanted to be the swords guy. What a... Yeah, give me the gossip. Give me the deets.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
Yeah, sure. What happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers.
Uh-huh.
He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
Right.
But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did?
Probably.
We will gladly apologize if that's the case.
Yeah.
All we want is for him to stay.
Yeah, it's your fault. Specifically yours, Granny. Sure you annoyed him. What's your name? Kenjiro. Hey, I shit my pants. So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree.
Uh-huh.
It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
Yeah.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
Yeah.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do, but equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Yeah, okay, that
Looks
makes
like
sense.
He's a well-respected guy around here.
The meaning of meaningless waiting. Is that the name of this? Yeah, the meaning of meaningless waiting. Okay. Talk to Tejima. Tejima! Broski! Brochacho!
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Yeah, what's the deal?
It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Everyone depends on you.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Okay.
if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little
Oh,
harder
yeah.
to remember, then it'll all come flooding back.
Yeah, just don't be sad, idiot.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
Yeah, let's just invade his privacy.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
Oh.
It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
Yeah, sure. Let's just
If you
fucking
don't
raid his
mind,
house.
We will leave you to find the diary.
Oh.
We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
You don't want to help? Look for the diary? No? Look for clues. Okay. Lavender melon. A log.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right.
It's a log, Paimon.
Let's see what we have here.
Uh-huh.
Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead.
Oh.
Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
Aw.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession.
Omamori?
Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
What shrine? What fucking... What? This thing? This is a shrine? I guess it's a shrine. Oh, yeah. Examine marks. Sure.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
What the fuck is that?
Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
I mean, probably. Oh. We got his scent. Just pick a fucking direction and go. What the fuck? Check. Oh.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
Oh, the tree behind his house?
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
It's just a fucking skeleton. It's the grave of his friend or something.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Fucking hell.
Konda Village. Sounds so familiar.
If we become
Where's that place
separated...
again?
If we become separated during war, go and wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. It's here.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone.
Yes.
But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end.
They're probably
huh?
dead, Paimon.
Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Hey, we dug up your fucking yard and we stole the shit from a shrine. You like us more? Where the fuck are you? What is this? Help. There you are. Hey, idiot. Here's your shit back.
I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
Yeah.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years.
For 30 long years.
I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
You know it's a girl.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
Right. Okay.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad? What the fuck kind of question is this?
No,
Oh.
not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
That's sad.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So you still leaving then?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Right.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
No. Probably not.
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The
Somewhere
feeling that
inside.
something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here.
Mm-hmm.
I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Aw.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest reason of all. Yeah, that's the thing.
Seems
Yeah.
it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Okay.
According to Miss Kamisato,
The meaning of
the
meaningless
second one
waiting.
who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Right. Okay. That was surprisingly quick, but I want to keep these separate best I can. I know the first episode was probably 2, but oh well. So I guess thank you everyone for watching this episode of Genshin Impact main story. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Where do you want?